Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sandra P's Gen Extra. I'm doing my Michael Jackson off the wall era. That's my favorite era of Michael Jackson, other than the Jackson 5. I think the two are equal. Thriller too, because I lived through that and was a teen during that, and that's my era too. So I got a bunch of different Michael Jackson eras. This is the Eat, Pray, Eat, Slay. I want to say Eat, Pray, Love because it's the movie, but Eat, Slay, Love is the Peacock series featuring singer Nivea, who's traveling with a group of friends for her 42nd birthday. Tammy Rivera, who's a designer. We remember her from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We have the supermodel, Eva Marcille, and London left during the last episode, London Hughes, who has a comedy special on Netflix. I haven't seen it. I don't know that I will see it, but it's produced by Kevin Hart. I didn't like her humor on the show, so I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you're familiar with London Hughes and if you like her humor, if it's something that is worth watching. Everything in this video, my opinions, I'm commenting on the show. It's under the Fair Use Act, copyright 1976. And I'm getting together all of my thumbnails, banners, all of those things. I have someone helping me with it. I actually had a video earlier that I uploaded with no sound. So the whole thing is a learning process. So thank you for coming and liking, subscribing, sharing the video. And this Eat, Slay, Love is only a 3-series, little limited series watch. It's worth watching. I liked it a lot. So what we're gonna do this episode, I did 1 and 2 in the first video. This one, and I took notes because I watch it a couple of times and then I take notes just to make sure I don't miss anything. The girls have now traveled they went from Hanoi the first episode, Ninh Ben in the second episode where they went to dinner at the family's house, and then now they're at Nha Trang, which is a beach type area. And they get to the villa, which is beautiful. The rooms are there's 2 levels. There's the upstairs level to the house, which looks like the living area, kitchen, all of that open space is gorgeous. There's also bedrooms that are downstairs. There's some that are upstairs. When they get there, they choose their own rooms. And it's as easy as Nivea coming in going, this looks like me. And because it's her birthday, nobody's going crazy. Nobody's tripping. People put down their stuff in the room that suits them. Tammy and Eva let us know they're water babies. They're immediately in swimsuits. They're swimming. They jump in the pool. Nivea is not that friendly with the water, so she's a little scared. She got her swimsuit on, but she kind of dips a toe in and she gets in. They have fun together. Later on, their handmade dresses arrive. The dresses are gorgeous. These are the dresses that they had made in Hanoi. And Tammy's dress is a mint, and actually it's Ao Dai. That's the traditional dress that I mentioned I was going to look up for you, AODAI. And it's satin, it's silky, satin or silk, and men and women wear it, but we see the women in it for purposes of what they're wearing it for. They have long sleeves, comes about to the knee. And then they have pants that come with it. It's really pretty, really feminine. It's gorgeous. London got the red one, which is so pretty that they're going to give it. I hope they give it to her later. But hers came in a separate box. Everybody came as little packages for them. Tammy has a mint green, and the pants are, I don't really know, maybe a coral type color. Eva is in ivory, which is gorgeous on her. Everybody looks so pretty in their traditional dress. I don't find that to be appropriation. I actually looked it up. Is it traditional dress appropriation? And what I found is that it's a sign of respect if done correctly. It's not what London compared it to at all, which is going to Jamaica and you put on one of those hats with the braids and then you're doing the fake Jamaican accent. Not the same thing at all. They just wanted to honor the culture while they were there, and they showed a lot of respect for it and appreciation. And they had the dress made for them. They paid, they tipped, they were very respectful, and I didn't see anything appropriating about it. I thought what they used it for was perfect. Let's see, Nivea's is black, which is gorgeous on her. Everybody looks so good. So they said they're gonna wear those dresses to dinner that night. Today they're going to go to a mud bath. They go to a spa. Nivea has set that up. Muddy water. It looks like clay. Tammy's kind of, she's a little trepidation about the clay, the mud. She's like, I don't know what's in this. I don't know if it's leeches. She has a full swimsuit on when she gets in there. Nivea does as well. Eva gets right in, submerges herself. She got mud in her hair everywhere. So they're just talking with each other. They're having a good time. They're relaxing. That's something I want to do when I eventually go to Hanoi. I would love to do that. So they start talking about girls' trips. Nivea hasn't had a girls' trip since one that she had went poorly. And she lost the 2 friends that were on the trip with her. They're no longer friends. The women had children. They're no longer friends with Nivea or her children. And it's kind of sad. She talks about how she doesn't really trust, she said females, I'll say women, because that term is just cringe to me. She doesn't trust women because of some of the things that they've done to her in her past. Tammy is pretty guarded, but she opens up a lot. Tammy lets us know, we know Tammy's from Baltimore. She let us know when she first moved to Baltimore, she was a little girl, got invited to a sleepover and was really excited about it. Told her mom about it, begged to go, gets to the sleepover and gets jumped. And she's just speaking about it matter-of-factly, but you could tell that it still hurts. So imagine age 9 or 10 up to, she's not 38 yet, she's right at 37. She'll have a birthday and be 38, but that many years later, having that sense of hurt over what someone did to you that should be a friend or someone you hope is going to be a friend. So that's really painful. Eva gets to tell her story about, her not being able to open up and trust, and something that she wants to do, she's not able to right now, but she's happy she's on this trip with them. So they get out of the mud bath, go back to the villa, get ready for dinner. They go to dinner. Nivea reveals that this food is so fresh, it's just running right through her. So Nivea has to go to the bathroom. She leaves. Tammy and Eva are still talking. Nivea lets us know when she come back, there was live music. She said she was jamming in that bathroom. She's just funny. She's funny. We have a lot of fun with Nivea. So of course it wouldn't be reality without something going on. After dinner that night, we wake up in the morning, we see Tammy in the bed scrolling on her phone. Nivea's on her phone. Eva's checking in with her family. She's just chilling. Eva's very chill. She's the most chill person. She reveals to us that she smokes, which we knew because I thought I saw her rolling something up when they were in the Sprinter. And then when they got to the beach, she was saying that she was high because of the ocean and because of, among other things. So we know Eva, I call her a big old hippie. We know that about Eva Marcille. And she makes no secret about it. And one of the most endearing things about it. This supermodel, she just chill like that. So that morning, the mess that's going on is Waka has a new PYT. So Tammy made a post that no one can ever make me jealous of sitting in a seat that I already sat in, something to that effect. I remember vaguely it going on at the time, but I don't really pay a lot of attention to some of the social media. Unless now I'll be covering some of it for content, but at the time, I just heard little buzz about it. The girl, the PYT, the new one, gets under Tammy's post and said, it's sounding bitter, it's giving jealous. Tammy had nothing to be jealous of, but she didn't respond to the girl. She just says to Waka, get her before I hurt this little girl's feelings. So I don't know what conversation they had behind the scenes, but this was happening while Tammy's on her trip. So she's a little upset about it. After they had their breakthrough dinner last night, everybody's relaxing. They're supposed to get up, go to the beach today, and then you have this foolishness reaches them on their trip. So that was kind of annoying. And the producers, Tammy was still in the bed. The producers saying, what do you think about what's going on? I can't stand that kind of stuff. Why would you bring this to this woman? I mean, she sees it, but why do you want her to talk about it? She didn't want to talk about it. Tammy actually said she's not going to give anybody any clout based on what they're talking about over there. She's on her vacation. She doesn't want to hear it. But she's still in the bed. They're supposed to get up and go out. So we know she's kind of upset. Nivea comes in there. Nivea is already dressed for them to go to the ocean. They're supposed to go sea walking today. So Nivea singing to Tammy. She wants Tammy to come out of her room. Tammy hadn't come out of the room yet. I might try to, it's playing now actually. Let me see, here we go. I'll play it and stop it. I can't show it to you. This is Nivea talking.
Tammy saying, you can't make me jealous of something I had first. So Walker's new boo gonna say, oh, that's giving jealous and bitter. The post wasn't even about the girl, but you know what they say, big dog gonna holler, ain't it?
That's Nivea.
These comments and people are going, girl, post gotta be cracking up.
Okay, that's probably all I can play, but I don't want any copyright infringement, even though I'm so new, I'm not monetized yet. I still don't want to risk that. So Tammy's in the bed, she's upset. Nivea's trying to get her up to go out. Nivea comes in there. Nivea's in her swimsuit. She's like, Tammy, I'm gonna come in there, I'm gonna do a split. I'm gonna put all of me on this floor, you won't believe it. She does a full split. Nivea, curvy self, got down and did a full split, which is funny. She's trying to make Tammy get up, laugh. I wanted y'all to hear this part.
How she let things get to her.
And she does let things get to her. She got upset.
We got the beach and the water waiting just for you, but you won't come the fuck out of your room.
That's Nivea still trying to make Tammy laugh, trying to get her to get up and get out. So Tammy's pouting a little bit. They finally get her up, get out. Eva's just patiently waiting. She's already dressed for the beach as well. So when they get in the Sprinter, they have a little more conversation about it. And Tammy's saying, yeah, I'm not jealous, and I don't believe she is jealous, but she's saying this person has a lot to say, and she's getting ready to get out of her seat within probably not too long. So I don't know if Walker's still with that young lady. I probably wouldn't be wrong if I were to guess that they're not, but we know how that goes. So they go to the beach. They get on hammocks. Tammy's drinking lemonade. Nivea wants Heineken. Eva's asking for Morning Glory. They've been eating that all week. I had to look it up because they say it's good. It's some kind of greens. So Eva's drinking some type fruit tea, also beer. And Tammy and Eva go get in the water. They decide that they're going to go sea walking. The sea walking looks amazing. They have a uniform which consists of some type of a helmet. They have oxygen, I don't even know what to call it, oxygen tank, the O2 tank that they carry with them. Eva asked for an actual wetsuit because they're going to be, I don't know, because of the probably cold when they get under the water. And then also she says she doesn't want to get scratched because they're in this flora and all kind of stuff, shells, things that are down in the ocean. And the cameras go down there with Tammy. Tammy's the first one in. Eve's kind of hanging back. It's gorgeous. You can see all kind of colorful fish, all kind of sea life. It looks like you were inside of an aquarium. That's how it is. It looks gorgeous. It looks really relaxing too. That's another thing I might consider doing. I like to get in the ocean, but I have to feel my feet on the bottom and still be able to see what's going on. But that is something I would consider doing. It's called sea walking. So then we see Eva, the guy gets her a suit and she decides that, yeah, she'll get into it. She gets in. Nivea go and climb a tree with her beer. She said, I'm gonna look at you guys, I'll just sit here. She climbs a tree. The tree wasn't that tall, but it had a seat in it you could sit in. So Nivea's sitting in the tree with her beer. She's hanging out, she's chilling. It's gorgeous out there too. So Nivea calls London to check on her, says she misses her, wishes she were there, and sorry that she left, that sort of thing, which I thought was sweet. Because honestly, I wish London hadn't left the way she did, because this trip, they left from Atlanta, this girl's trip, to fly all the way to Hanoi and then only stay a few days. They stayed 8 days or so. So I think London really gave up an opportunity that somebody else would have loved. She would have loved if she'd given it more time. So just keep that in mind. Try to keep an open mind. If you can't travel with anybody, travel alone, but don't ruin someone else's time. And this is Nivea's birthday trip. She's supposed to be her friend. She was actually her only friend on the trip. So that's something that really got under my skin. Nivea seemed more hurt by it than upset, but she did call her. They get back to the villa and there is a chef there. and they go upstairs to get dressed. They come back down. The chef compliments Tammy. She did look cute. She had a cowboy hat on, some kind of caftan. Eva looks cute, but what she's wearing is almost like a pajama top. She just totally relaxed. But she's a supermodel. She doesn't have to do that much. Nivea looked cute. Nivea has a coverall on. So he's making them spring rolls. I guess he knows by now that they like morning glory. So they had that in there. They had carrots, some other type chopped stuff, seasonings. They're acting as sous chefs. He gave them all aprons. They put the aprons on. They're helping him chop the stuff. They started seasoning his food. This is a professional chef. I don't want to act as a sous chef on vacation, and I certainly wouldn't season a chef's food, but that's what they were doing. And he finally stopped and he was like, no, we need seasoned, not salty. And then it was funny, in unison, they said, well, we like salt. So I'm just thinking, this is what they think about Americans, that we're going to go somewhere and adjust a professional chef's cooking. But they were eating the spring rolls. They looked good when they got done. They said they were good. They said they're going to make it at home. So they start having another conversation. Eva saying when she's depressed, she's in her confessional. She said, you have the friend that eats a lot when they're upset. I'm the friend that I don't really eat. So she addresses the weight, because we do see certain scenes. I already noticed it. Eva's always had the cheekbones, but her face was fuller. She's smaller now. And when they show her body, she's really thin. Model thin, of course, but even smaller than that. And she was never big anyway. And she's only 5'6", so she looks really slight, especially next to Nivea and Tammy, who are very curvy. So she addresses that because London told her that she had body dysmorphia, which you can't diagnose somebody else. That was really rude, but she did say that to her before she left, and I think it bothered Eva. So she addresses it with us in the confessional. So Tammy says when she's depressed, she doesn't really cook. Her daughter Charlie said, Mom, you're not cooking anymore. And it's because she was going through some things and she was getting depressed about it. So I don't like when they have these conversations where they can talk to each other. It's just girl talk. The chef is kind of faded into the background. We don't have anything that's actually the producer forcing anything or any fake scenes. It just looked organic and natural. Very easy to watch. So Eva gets flowers. The producer asks her, so who sent you those flowers? She starts blushing. She didn't tell us who sent the flowers. The divorce for Michael is final. I know they're still friends. They say they are still friends. They do co-parent. She didn't say if it was him. She didn't say if it was someone else. But she said, sometimes I'll send flowers to myself and then I'll act surprised when I get them. I don't know, Eva. I think somebody sent those flowers and I'm happy that she got them because they made her happy. She was excited about the flowers. So they decide they're going to go out again. They're going to get tattoos. So Eva wants to get a butterfly. She likes butterflies. And she keeps seeing a butterfly. So she decides to get the butterfly that looks like the butterfly she saw in Hanoi. And while they're in the tattoo shop, I don't know how common dragonflies are, but Nivea sees a dragonfly, which is what she wanted. So she gets a dragonfly. Tammy didn't have an idea of what she was going to get, but she has a tattoo of Joaquin, which is her ex-husband, Walker's real name, tattooed on her. I don't get that. I heard that's the worst luck, to get somebody's name tattooed on you. But now they're divorced, she wants that covered. Because I heard it's more painful, more expensive to get it removed than to just get it covered. So she gets that covered while they're there. Eva tips everybody. And one of the guys tried to give his tip back. And he was like, and she took the money and put it, she put it on the desk. Like, no, take this tip. So he took the tip. I thought that was nice. They go back again. This is a long day, everybody, but it was a fun-filled day. They were relaxing at first. It started out with a little bit of drama from stateside. It wasn't even their own drama. It reached them there. And then they had their beach day, spa day. Now they're back. They're going to get dressed for Nivea's party. Nivea is wearing a sparkle dress, split, a black sparkle dress she had a purple wig on, good purple wig on. Eva's in some kind of shift. She wears things that are really flowy and comfortable looking. And Tammy looks cute. She got on some kind of yellow looking caftan. They have a big party at the house. There's local, there's dancing, there's drinks. It looks like a lot of fun. And the people seem really friendly. Nivea said, she said, I didn't know any of these people other than the ones I'm with, but they're coming in. It's my birthday and more the merrier. She literally said the more the merrier. So they light a paper torch. Those paper lanterns that have different colors. They make a wish. They talk about their wish for their future, their family, things that they want to do in their life. They light it on fire and they set it afloat on the pool. And it was really pretty. It was a nice moment for them. And they all say that they wish that London could have been there. Even Tammy kind of missed. She said, I didn't miss London until right now. And I can understand that. I wish London had gotten that little bit of peace as well. But it is what it is. You can't take everybody with you. So that was the end of it. It was 3-part series. Eva says they should make promise to each other that at least every year they're going to go somewhere and have a girls trip, transitional type rest and relaxation trip, which I think is a great idea. I have a few coming up myself. Black women, any woman really, but Black in particular, which is who I have a heart for. Myself, people that look like me. Everyone is welcome. Everyone's welcome on this channel, but the channel is going to be centered with Black women who are in our period of rest. We never stop working. We never stop fighting, but we're going to rest as well. This is a time of self-care, checking on each other, and Eat, Slay, Love. I think this series did exactly that. Not any over-the-top drama, anything that makes you stressed or upset, just a nice watch. And I love the way that they shot it. The scenes, the scenery, the beaches, the trees, the shopping, food tours. They went to an area called Old Quarter in Hanoi. It's over 2,000 years of history in that one area. So it's gorgeous. It's, again, as I said, it's on my bucket list. So I hope you come back. I hope you like, comment, subscribe. Get down in the comments and let me know what you're watching, what you want to come back here and discuss. Right now, the only other thing on my radar is going to be Married to Medicine. I don't know that I'm doing reviews, but there are going to be a few things that I want to cover regarding that cast. So come back and please, we'll discuss it together. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend and everything goes great for you wherever you are. Thank you.